I reckon most of the time when you were younger, nights out and things that happened, were all just things that you made up in your head because you never got invited out.
I have had a few times. I've had a few times where
he's got drawings and I don't know, you know what I mean, like whatever.
Me and my friends, Jamie, 17,
and that's you can tell that's when he gets a bit because he's bored at home. He gets a bit creative with it. He's like, and there was a fish tank in the rave. It's just like, no, there wasn't, bro. You made that up.
Okay, fair enough. You've caught me that there was a few times where I was the only one not invited to stuff. That's fine. That happens to the best of us, apart from like you two in the room.
No,
but there was occasionally like I would go out. But there was sometimes I'd go out and I'd do too many pills. I'd be laying in bed and I kind of forgot I was home and I'd be tripping and then I'd be like, oh shit, I'm on the bottom bunk.
See,
How many is too many?
Sorry?
How many is too many?
That's a really just silly question, Ben. I don't think that's even answerable. You either enjoy yourself or you die, and it doesn't matter because you're dead.
Yeah.
I would say 7.
The most I've took at once is 2, and that was more than enough.
That's the most you've ever taken at once. I was talking bullshit. I mean, mine's 4, I think. Maybe
I know people
5.
have done like 6, 7. But anyway, let's high five because we're back in Apple. I think you're not getting invited to things. Sorry, that was just for the sound.
Am I still not?
No.
Is this secretly am I not getting invited to things?
No. Where growing up, you're not getting invited to things was definitely different to my not getting invited to things. Because you said like me, but honestly, I used to not get invited to things, but it was more guilty by association.
What do you mean? Like your mates were trouble, so
I
you
was
couldn't
friends
go?
with the gorillas off the Woody. He used to rob fucking PS5s from house parties in 2014. There's PS5 up in the loft and they got it, bro.
Who's left their time machine in my little sister's bedroom? For fuck's sake. He's having a piss. Get out.
Yeah. But that was the only time I never really got invited to things when it was like, the Woody lads aren't allowed to.
They'll smash up the kitchen.
But then the good thing about that was that we would all of us wouldn't be invited, so we just go do our own thing anyway. Do you know what I mean?
The thing is, the difference between us in that respect is that all my friends would be somewhere and I'd be not there.
Just out your window.
I remember having to walk past my mate's, who I thought was my best mate at the time's house, whilst he's having a party, walking home from work that I specifically wasn't invited to because he invited the popular kids and he said, "You will embarrass me," which stung. But I did smell of fish and chips.
You think you know someone, innit?
I know, it's shocking, innit? But it was, I was fine.
I do have to give pre-warnings to people, like
It's about
to this day.
Say what?
So like, if you say we're having people back here for like a little shindig, be like, just let you know, Jamie's gonna be there, and you might nibble.
I never nibble.
No.
I never ever nibble.
No,
Am I nibbling now?
Nah, not now.
Ah, that's good. I nibble when I'm on pingers, to be fair.
On pills, yeah. We give a pre-warning to certain people. But yeah, we're back, everyone. Sorry, that was a long-winded introduction, wasn't it? About Gary Ablett's. We are back. This is Nat Main.
Nah, mine.
Do you know what I mean yet? I'm assuming no one really knows what we mean by this point.
I'm not really sure what we mean.
We don't mean anything.
Nah.
We mean as we start to go on. That's the saying.
That's what they say. Yeah. Come on.
Thanks.
Look at that. He's not even stoned anymore.
Yeah.
He's coming out with phrases.
Yeah, so I bet, bro, because today, so I had an unexpected day off work. Bleep up. But my place of work.
That one gaff that's been smashed into by a van 3 times,
My place
wherever it may be.
My place of work got smashed into twice last year, and again, they got smashed in again. The 3rd time, right? And I feel like you know who it is, or you're the person.
I think because he's begrudged.
Yeah.
He's a begrudged boy in the background there. I moved into a house and I had no furniture and no fridge. Get over it, mate. It was years ago. Jesus
You
Christ.
only live in fucking Kirby or whatever. You could have gone home anyway, lad. What are you on about?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. He's only from up the road. Oh.
But yeah, so we got smashed in again, and I'm starting to think like,
Was it a van again?
it was like a car, bigger car though. But
Like a 6-seater.
A bigger car though. But they couldn't get past the bollard, the new industrial fucking protection, military grade protection device that we'd installed.
So it's doing the job.
Technically, but they've ripped it off out the ground, which is a fucking nightmare to be honest.
They
But
must
anyway,
be strong.
all workmen are just cash in, bro. Do you know what I mean? There's a job to do every month on the shop, and fucking. But I just thought about it. I was like, bro, it's so weird how like it keeps getting done. So it's obviously the same person doing it, right? Surely
Imagine it's not.
At this point, the method they're using is to drive a car backwards into the glass, right? And then this is 3 times. Just find the criminal with the crooked neck. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but also, I think like that's the most scouse thing ever, right? You're attempting to rob a car, you use it to attempt to criminally damage a building, and then you get caught because you've made a claim for whiplash. That's the scarcest thing I've ever read in my life. Do you know what I mean? I can't have that wounded there, girl. I can't believe that. Do you know what I mean? It's like, fucking that, you dickhead. But they ain't been caught yet, so keep moving. But yeah, I had a lovely day off today, courtesy of that gentleman.
Every bloke you see wearing like a neck brace from now on, when
That's
he gets
what I'm
fucking
saying.
high fives a lot, sucking him off a bit. It's good for you, mate. I'm glad you've enjoyed yourself.
But you know what, though? I do want to say this because I don't know who watches this, and there's some people who might be involved in the life of crime.
Oh my God, I hate
What I've
criminals.
noticed is in the police responses, because I see all these things in the Echo, right?
You don't read the Echo, no way.
I see headlines.
You see, okay. When I'm on Facebook and someone's
Facebook.
Yeah. So basically, anything that my auntie shared in the past 72 hours is what I see. But so I see like stuff on the Echo about criminals all the time, about like how they're getting caught and like this fella's been caught this way and thought you were clever and they try to be funny with it and all this and that. But then they're actually catching criminals, right? But when it comes to this property link, criminal damage, but bad property link. When it comes to this, when it comes to this place of business, criminal damage stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's very much like, oh, well, no one's been hurt. You know, nobody move, nobody get hurt. And they just leave it alone.
He did that exact rap thing before we started recording, before you got here, and I still don't know what that is.
You don't know what it is either?
What is that?
I don't even
Have
know
you
what
just made it up?
I think I'm
just smoking in his room all day like, nobody get hurt.
Yeah,
I'm actually sick of rapping. Nobody get hurt. Oh my God, I've nailed the accent there as well. That's all those years living on the woody, I think that is.
To be honest, that's a good motto to take in life, though, isn't it? Nobody move, nobody get hurt, bruv. You stay indoors.
It's a song, isn't it? Actually,
Yeah, it's a song.
song.
I think it's off GTA 4, which I've been playing a lot of. But what was I saying anyway? I can't remember what I was saying now. Fuck it.
You were saying the reason they're coming up with all these new ways to solve crimes.
No,
but
so
they can't do that.
Yeah, but I think it's very like. So what I'm saying is, if there's anyone who's watching out there who's involved in life of crime, just find some shit that you can do that doesn't hurt anyone or cost money. You know, so like don't sell drugs, but like don't
do fun crimes like bank like heists and stealing the crown diamond. From
But you
the
can
art gallery.
say if you got a ballet, which most fucking people do nowadays, you can essentially smash up someone's business or car or you know.
I don't think it'd be worth me doing that. I think they could just tell by like my walk, or I'd leave like my scent in the room, and I think that would just give me away, even if I was dressed in a club R.
Yeah,
I don't think it would suit me either. Maybe ruin my hair.
maybe.
Yeah,
But I just think that that's a way for criminals to do it because the police don't give a shit. If no one's been hurt, they don't care whatsoever. You know. I was thinking about this actually with you. I was talking to a friend of ours. I won't mention his name because it's embarrassing to say what we were talking about for him. But we were
can't wait to know who this is.
So I was on the bus. You know our friend who I got the bus to footy with the other day. Yeah.
Oh yeah! Shout out this friend.
Shit! Shout out my friend. But we were talking about basically. So back in the day in Knots, I never had this privilege, right? I don't know if you. I'm assuming you definitely haven't. You could have.
I might have.
You haven't. So the thing we were talking about is the back in the day of another friend of ours when we lived in Knots had this essentially a sugar mum.
I've never had sugar mums.
Yeah. Neither have I. I've never had a girl who's been that into me that she's like whatever. But so
Oh no, my girlfriend when I was in college worked at ZZ's. So I got a few free pizzas.
no, but that's not sugar mum, is it? That's like
She
that's
treated
like
me. I look pretty. I wore a fur coat.
that's like icing mum. That's like a sweetener mum.
That's fine. Spent an hour and a half on the phone to her the other night. That was weird.
Ooh.
My ex-girlfriend from college.
He's so
Weird.
desperate, you know, he's going into contacts.
No. She rang me. And I did pick up and did chat to her for basically the whole night. But she rang me. And also,
I bet that. Why would you say that? I'll go bleep that what he said there. But I reckon that phone rang once, and you were like, "Hello." Like,
I was quite slow with it. I was very drunk. Actually,
okay.
I was very drunk.
Fucking answer, come on.
Yo,
Oh, lady.
yeah. Nobody move. Nobody get hurt. Yeah. She was like, "What are you on about?"
You shouldn't do that. But anyway, so the sugar mum thing. Yours more of a sweet,
Desperate.
Yours more of a sweetener mum for sure. It's less of like
Sometimes we got garlic bread.
yours is a manjaro mummy, like kind of thing. Whereas, this so our friend on the bus and our other friend. Oh fuck.
Whoever that is.
Our other friend Beep, right? He used to be with this girl, and essentially, she was so into him that she used to come. She had like a Range Rover. She like
Wow.
one of them girls that like lived at home but had a rich family and they've now got her own business, this and that, right? But
What's her business?
probably fucking I don't know,
Whoring? Is it?
nail tech or something.
I only said that 'cause she's a sugar mummy. I'm not just saying that about all women.
Sure.
I actually love women.
Cool, man. Zoom in on him quickly and just so you know who the culprit is for stuff like that. And then so
I love women.
so fucking she used to basically pick him up in the Range Rover. Take him to like wherever he wants to go for food or whatever, and then she also bought him a pair of like Air Max 95s, like fresh ones.
Why is she doing this?
I don't know.
They could get like we could do.
That's 'cause she was. You got so yeah. Use your brain here.
Yeah.
Why would she be doing this?
But because I don't understand. Because surely she knows that if a bloke fancies her, he'll do it all because he's desperate anyway. Because that's what blokes are like. So why is she bothering to spend all the money when she could just get some geezer to buy it all for her?
Because it's the caliber. So
What do you mean?
so like there's a reason that they've chose to be a sugar mummy for
They like the power?
for like decent looking lads.
It's a power thing.
Is it a power?
I'm not saying it's a power thing. You're both wrong. No,
You know, I feel bad for those blokes who you see those blokes online who they get taken to cash machines by these women, and then they're like 45 from Bedford, and they're like, "Oh, he's £2,000 queen. That's all I could get out today."
Wow.
And then she just fucking kicks him in the nuts straight away. I feel bad for them,
Yeah.
but I would do it as the girl, not as the cash machine man. Wouldn't that feel great? Big pair of nice boots on, tits,
essentially what I was saying is,
£2,000.
yes, please.
I'll be all over that.
Cha-ching.
God, blimey.
But what I was saying,
You're a naughty boy. Get on the floor and do a poo on you now.
foul over me.
Sorry.
I like it. It's fine. So do it. Now you're gonna give him money.
£4.50. Thank you very much.
You
That may be a pint.
Bruv, you could get you with shrapnel for sure. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just think, what's in my wallet going? I'll have a go on bush.
I'd actually taken an old coffee cup, I reckon. That's how fucking sad my life's going. Bloody hell. God, what were you saying about my dream?
So no, I was saying that like, so the reason that they're doing it is obviously, basically because like the friends who I'm talking about, you know, they're like good looking lads, not like fucking big fat gongly mongs, right? So,
Hello.
so here we are again. So they would be like, the girl would be like probably, for example, say the girl's like a 4 out of 10 kind of vibe, and
She's
then
driving a Range Rover at 4. Good for her.
Bantsman here.
Not for me.
Christ.
Not for me.
So he,
personally.
So you know, so obviously that's what she's doing. She's buying their time essentially. Do you know what I mean? But the one that our friend who I got the bus with the other day was telling me about his one, this one was a bit more funny because it wasn't like a Range Rover thing. It was just like a hinge thing.
That's crazy because our friend who we're on about, no offense to him, he's a little guy.
Yeah,
He's getting tossed about here.
Yeah.
This other friend. he's tall.
Yeah, he's a big lad.
There's a lot of him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a lot of him. He's got a beard. Whereas
Yeah.
our friend on the bus don't have a beard. But anyway, I digress. So,
Go on, just carry on. I don't even know what you even said there, bro.
Our friend now on the bus, our bus wanker friend.
Best friend, come on.
He was telling
Nailed
me
it.
that so this was just a hinge girl picked him up. He didn't know it was going to be like this. It wasn't like a prearranged thing. Like I'm gonna be your sugar mum. It wasn't like a prearranged thing. But they've picked him up. They've also got a car. They've done like a bit of business in the car. Whatever. I don't know what you can really do in a car.
He can get around though, can't
Yeah,
he?
yeah, true. Swimming in there, to be honest. Mate.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
hell,
He can dive off the seat into it, I reckon.
Yeah, and needs a booster seat. And so they've picked him up, and then he's been like, "Oh, I'm kind of hungry," and the girl's been like, "Oh yeah, let me just take you to KFC." And then while they're in KFC,
Can't believe they've assumed KFC's what he wants, by the way, whoever he may be.
And then when we're in KFC, I actually got something funny to tell you in a second as well, regarding the same person. But so talking to KFC. And then been like, as we're in KFC, our friend's been like, "Oh yeah, dope," because I can get myself like an Oreo milkshake as well. But they didn't have any Oreo milkshakes. Yeah?
He is a bit of an Oreo.
So guess what our boy did? Bear in mind, this poor girl's already spent their money, picked him up, fucking done whatever. He's then been like, "Oh, we'll go KFC for the food." Oh, they got no Oreo milkshakes. Take me to Five Guys. And she bought him a Five Guys milkshake as well. And I was like, "How?"
What a little slag he is.
No, but I've never had
what
this.
a slag this boy is.
So,
oh my God.
So after football, me and our friend were sitting there on the curb smoking a little joint. We were just like, let's hit this fucking papaya haze real quick.
Pushing 30, these two.
Well, not at all.
Yeah.
Honest.
29 and a half, both of them, man.
I went to the gym today. What the fuck did you do, you little
I went to
gremlin?
work. To be fair.
Would your job work get smashed in? No. It's going to
I'm on the fourth floor. Come on.
going
Unless it's a plane. Nightmare.
But so me and our friend were sat outside after football. We sat on the curb and we smoked a doob, a little post-football one. And this lady's walking past with her dog. And our friend went to stroke the dog and she was like, "Oh no, it won't pay you any attention unless you've got any chicken." And then like walked past, looked at us, double taked, and went, "Already for house." We were creasing, bro. It was this modern broad daylight racism. It was so fucking funny. Because when it's innocent like that, you
Brave
can't.
racism, that.
When it's innocent like that, though, you can't, she did not have a fucking clue what she'd done there. But it was, do you know what I mean? But then when she came back on the walk, because we were still there, she was the other side of the road at that point. And I was like, yeah, fair. You know what I mean? Fair.
That's
segregation. What's good with you though, baby? Sorry, I feel like I've just spoke for 20 minutes there.
Oh, Christ. Sorry, I just nearly choked on my tea. What have I been doing? I did Beat the Frog again this Monday, just gone.
How'd that go?
Fucking, it's terrifying every time.
Scary.
It's the one gig that just
stage is
shits
so
me
big.
up. Yeah, one gig that really shits me up. Beat the Frog, didn't win, but I beat, of the 12 of us, 4 of us beat the cards. I was on last, by the way, so it's not even like I can get gone and have an early dart. I've got to sit and watch. No offense to basically most people who are on, not brilliant stuff. So it's not even like I can chill at the back of an open mic with
What's
my
the
mates.
dog eating there?
What?
Is orange thing?
Huh?
The orange thing?
Oh, sweet. Sorry, I got panicked. I just heard things crackling and stuff.
Yeah, it's like he's eating himself.
But we starting a fire over there, bro.
But like, it's not like I can chill at the back of an open mic and just chat to my mates or whatever.
Yeah,
and have a beer. I'm sat there waiting. This actual thing. Did it. Went up there. Instantly forgot half of what I wanted to say. I've been doing this stuff for years.
10 years.
12,000 years I've been doing this for. It's crazy.
Since the dawn of man.
Yeah, I've actually been doing it since before it was even a thing. I was just doing it in the caves on my own, right? To fucking no last. Barely anything's changed. But I get up there, go, oh, this is my plan. I'm gonna chuck in a couple of new bits if I can as well.
Yeah.
And I'm doing fine.
Yeah.
I'm doing fine. And then I beat it, and then you basically just stay there because I was on last.
Yeah.
And then the 3 people before me get the big clap, thunderous applause for all 3 of them. And then it gets to me, and Danny Mac's hosting, and he just looks at me and just sniggers into the mic, just like that, in front of everyone, which also, by the way, got a great laugh at my expense. But it's fine. And I got an all right clap, and a girl following me on Instagram, which basically means I'm a celebrity.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It's just like, I had some train beers when I was coming home. That cheered me up.
Did you get a free drink out of the Frog?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
What did you have? Heineken?
Carlsberg, I think is what it is. I don't mind Carlsberg, I don't mind it.
I like Carlsberg.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's not great, but it's fine, does the job.
I went off after I stopped sponsoring Liverpool.
You've never been on it, really, though, I don't think.
Exactly.
But it's just such a nerve-wracking gig still. Such a nerve-wracking gig, because you can barely see anything. You can't see anyone because the lights are so bright, but you're up there, and I don't know about you, but in my head, I know behind these lights are 200 people. Plus, who might hate me.
And also, it means something as well. Like, no matter how much you tell yourself you don't give a fuck, you still want to win when you're there.
I absolutely want to win. I got there and didn't recognise a name, and I was like, this could be the best night ever, or it could be like, fuck. And it's all, because people come from everywhere to do it. Do you know what I mean? I'm just nipping down the road, but people are coming up from London or down from Scotland or whatever, from abroad. And it's like, that's probably why I've not fucking heard of you, because you're from Belarus.
I think there's this week coming. There's a pro doing it. Well, his name's on there, but I don't know if it's him.
William Thompson.
But
Surely it can't be. He opened for Jason Manford the
I
other
know.
night. There's no way it's him. It's got to be someone else.
surely there's not another person called that. And if there is, they need to change their fucking name.
Well, how much is a common enough?
You can't have the same name as someone famous, bro. You fucking.
No, I don't think. I don't think he's that famous. This is the thing. I think this might be just some kid who'd probably never heard of him.
Maybe, yeah.
He's Northern Ireland famous, which, no offense, isn't that famous.
No, but he's
really.
been on like Have a Word and that, innit? So.
Yeah, but I know he's not Shane Todd.
All right, mate.
I'm not slating him because I really like him.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
You know, but he's not Vittorio Angeloni at this moment in time. Okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Thanks, mate.
I had the worst gig of my life, didn't I?
Oh yeah, I forgot. We always had
was
a
it?
breakdown.
I had 2 breakdowns in 2 days.
Why?
I had the worst gig of my life, bro.
Where?
Hot water. Oh, yeah.
In front of loads of people.
Oh, I don't even want to talk about it. No,
Oh, don't bring it up. Go on, let's talk about it. Let's therapize him. Yeah?
Yeah.
Come on.
What day was it?
It was the first day. It was the Gong Show, which I won. The first time I did it, thank you. I just had that in there. Just let everyone know that I did win. The first time I did it.
Well done, mate.
Returned,
It goes well the second time.
returned 2 weeks later to give it a go. And do you know what it was, Ben? Yeah, it was pure, like, I'm going to sound like such a dick here. You know, so I've sat back. I feel like I'm talking to a therapist there.
Yeah.
But it was pure, what would the word be? It was pure, like, narcissism from me. Right, because I'd done like 3 gigs that week, done like 5 or 6 the week before, done 3 gigs already Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I think I had 1 on the weekend. So I was like, would I have like 4 gigs that week? I was like, I don't need to go out this Thursday. I was knackered. I was like, let me just have a night in, chill out. And then in my head, I was like, no, go do the gig. You want to do the gig. It's just a gig. And I was like, you won anyway. You know, fuck it. Just go down and have a laugh and fucking try and win it again. Me.
So narcissistic. Actually, he speaks to himself saying these sort of things. It's crazy. He doesn't really like an hear him, but he goes around the flat doing it like, you know what, tell you what, Will, you're actually fucking sick.
No,
and actually, you're better than all of these monks as well.
You're forgetting that dude.
I will fucking kill these
You're
people.
stupid. I do dialogue for Milo.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's what Milo's saying. That's all.
Milo's down the pub, by the way, most of these nights.
But so I was just like, you know, let me go down, thinking I'm the Billy Big Bollocks. My gig's been going well, you know, and I've been on like a fairly decent run with stand up to the point where I was like flying high, and I was like, let me just go down there, yeah, like, thinking I'm sick and that, yeah, go down there. I'm on fucking like 4th, and I go on and I just say my opening joke, and I was gonna do a couple of like new bits maybe. And then
was going to.
Yeah, because I did my opening joke, and then a lady went, you said that last time. She was sat in the front row. And you know what it is like as well, yeah?
Jokes land.
You know what the mad thing is?
Through the table. God. You got Kane in the front row. She's done you.
But you know what it is as well? The thing is, at a comedy gig, most of the time people chit-chat and you don't really hear it clearly. Brother, it was like she said it through a fucking... 100 mics. Do you know what I'm saying? It was the way it was just said that last time. It was like
was it like a fuck you said that last time, or was it like a I said that last time?
It was almost as if Danny Mac pressed fucking a button for her to say it on the thing. Said that last time. It was a bit that's
was
how
it sassy?
No, that's how it came across. But I reckon she was probably saying it really innocently. But you know when she said those words and I looked at her, she went from this normal, nice little lady and she turned into the fucking devil, mate. I was like, and you know what I did? This is why
this is the best bit.
No, this is why I had a breakdown, because I've been doing this not 12,000 years in the caves like him, but I've been doing it a little while now. Enough to say that I've held myself in like a high enough regard that I should be able to handle a little heckle like that, right?
Yeah.
Should have said something like, well, I won it that time, didn't I? I don't know. That's not funny. But I should have said something.
That would have been better than what you did say.
Should have said something that was like light-hearted, playful. That's how you handle those things.
Keeping the gig fun.
That's how you handle those
things. Keeping the
things.
atmosphere nice.
I went, and I was like, it's funny that you spoke up because I was about to mention Manjaro. And I was like,
hey, this one, eh?
She wasn't even that fat. And I was like, anyone else seen on Manjaro? And then she's just staring at me like that. And then I've told this joke.
Tears in her eyes.
Do you know what the joke is that I've told?
Fucking she's gutted.
She's with her whole family. They come every week. It's their thing.
So it's her mum's 90th, right? It's one of the last ones. A big night out. She's worried about her gut health and her heart, and he's parked up.
Well,
the cholesterol tears are starting. The right palaver. In front of everyone. 250 people.
And she weren't even that fat. And then, you know, the joke I told was, the joke was terrible. Now I think about, you know, when
just tell it.
Sometimes I think of it. I'll never tell it again on stage, so I'll tell it now.
Yeah.
The joke was basically, she's like, anyone else on Manjaro? Nothing. So they hated me already because I called this lady fat. And then I was like, you know, my sister was addicted to Manjaro. Just completely divert. My sister was addicted to Manjaro, like this fat bitch. And then I was like,
God. Jesus Christ.
And then I was like,
I can't handle it.
And then I was like, still crickets by this point. No one laughed. A couple of people have gone, like that, yeah?
Fuck.
And then I've gone, but like, how would you kick that addiction? You know, you can't just fucking, how would you stop taking Manjaro? You can't just do it cold turkey, can you?
Stars in my eyes.
And that was the joke. You know, quitting Manjaro, you couldn't do it cold turkey.
Because turkeys are food?
Turkeys are food and fat pills.
Okay.
That's crazy that you managed to somehow go there.
And then I got gonged, and I put my finger in that lady's face and I walked off stage.
Oh, mate.
You know, like on Family Guy, when Vinny the dog, and he's like, oh, Chris Montesanti's nephew died this morning. Oh!
I think honestly, if I was there, I'd have died of cringe on your behalf.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
so glad I
Do you know what
wasn't
the
there.
worst thing was? So many comics in the room. Danny Mac and Katie Tracy right next to me on the stage.
Laughing at him, pointing.
Yeah. Everyone hated me, bro, and I was the worst gig ever. I cried straight after I cried outside Blackstock. They probably caught that on camera.
It's just
Singing around,
they see
sing
a
on now.
little lit spliff just bumping up and down like this on the camera.
Just keeps going out because of tears. I had to get my missus to pick me up, which is never good. And I was like, take me to McDonald's, babe, thinking one night only she might step in as a sugar mum. She made me fucking pay, didn't she? So I was like, fuck my life. I got free nuggets. I was just down in the dumps and I had like a proper breakdown where I was like, I'm going to quit comedy. And then I had a gig booked on the Sunday.
Yeah.
A redemption gig.
Redemption gig.
Redemption
so I
gig.
thought. But I went on and the gig was there and obviously my confidence was so low. It was as if like, you know, like as a footballer, think of something that knock your confidence away. Missing an open goal to win a Champions League. Knocks
Yeah.
my confidence is just
He was
gone.
Loris Karius.
Yeah, my confidence
Gerrard
is just
slipping.
gone, bro. I need to play for fucking Azerbaijan reserves. And I didn't hear that. But my confidence was gone, yeah. And I was like, fuck, man, like, I'm just going to have to go and do this gig and try and redeem it. Got there. There's 100 people in this gig. It's set up to be a lovely one. And I'm like, oh, my God.
It's like it's what you want.
What
for
you
your
want.
redemption.
It's exactly what you want. It's like there for a smash, right? I've got to do 5. I'm like, I could do 5 minutes standing on my dick, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about 5 minutes. And I was like...
I don't know the Majoro.
And I was like...
My cock.
And I was like, I'm going to be smashing it. Key's gone on fucking before me and absolutely annihilated it, right? But we both said we were going there to do new bits. He did his classic 10, which is he's a little bitch. But I went on, did 5, did an opening joke. There was no one there to say that I did it last time. Did my opening joke, went all right. Did like a couple of like newer bits, and I was like, fucking, do you know what I mean? Like,
You against the ropes a little bit.
it was like if I was walking and it was just like a bear trap. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like this. It was a bit like when Andy Ruiz beat Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
It was a bit like, I'm here for this. This is easy. And then all of a sudden, some big fat Mexicans sat in the front row
That's
with his
it.
mum getting called fat. Fuck you, Andy Ruiz.
That's it. And
Get out of here.
And so I was doing okay, whatever. Did like, and then but I could notice I was like losing them a little bit, and I was like, oh my God, like I was like, fuck. In my head, I'm like, fuck.
Because it's already gone so bad.
Yeah,
Earlier in the week.
pulled out a joke that I'm like my best one in terms of like get out of jail free card, know that it gets me out of jail, that it's gonna get a laugh. Did that, got the big laugh it deserved, got a little clap. I was like, perfect, I feel better now. And I was like, you guys like dark stuff? And they were like, yeah. Did Kanye and abortion, and they all just like groaned me off stage. And then I had another breakdown that night, but it wasn't a similar breakdown as like I wasn't crying, I wasn't punching walls, I wasn't buying my missus a Mackey's. I was
I'm fuming. You're having 2 burgers.
I was just like very like right, like Eminem 8 Mile type shit.
I was
like,
thinking that
yeah,
in my head,
it was
rapping in the
like-
mirror.
I wanted to shave my head, but I didn't. I wanted to though. I really wanted to shave it, get a beanie on.
Oh, fucking God. If you shaved your head, I'd have killed myself because life would not get better than that. Oh, my days. If I come home and you shaved your head, I'd walk in the front room and never stop and just dive straight out the window. Yeah. Do it.
But
What's wrong
I
with shaving your head?
What?
What's wrong with shaving your head?
No, because it would look so mad.
my head. Yeah,
His head's huge. You'd have to use 2 separate electric razors.
Probably.
There's not the batteries for it.
tripled, mate.
It would be ridiculous.
Yeah. So yeah, and that was about it really. I think.
Well, that made my week personally.
Oh no, so that was the second breakdown. Was less of like a emotional mess listening to Pink breakdown. It was more of a. Instead of making me better. Instead of like one of them breakdowns, it was more of a right. Lose yourself. Nah, that's cringy, innit? But it was more of like
What you were doing though.
I was like, right.
Is what you were doing.
Yeah, I was like, I need to lose myself. I need to reinvent myself. I was like, I need to go to gym. I was like, I deleted FIFA. I was like, boom, I need to stop. I was like, I need to sort my life out. And then since then, I've tried to be on that kick. And then my work got smashed in, and I had another day off doing nothing and being a lazy tramp. So that's all my updates, people. Glad you're all doing well. Anything new? Wait, anything new with you?
Not really, no.
Oh,
I was
fucking-
sick last week. I've been sick.
You been sick?
Yeah.
What kind of sickness?
Like flu, chest infection.
Jesus Christ.
What have you done that for, Ben?
Hello, sorry guys.
Silly sausage. God,
God damn it, man.
what a nightmare.
Hello.
God, I'm glad he sat over there.
Yeah, there's actually
Jesus Christ.
a big glass wall in between us right now. Fucking sound.
Yeah, I don't mind dying on my ass. It's not good, but it happens.
I needed that one.
I remember a really horrendous one. We drove all the way to Hull, and I used to do a bit about 9/11, and I don't
Legendary.
really put it out anymore
Legendary bit.
because I never figured it. So I'd say probably a 3/4 of the time it just destroys, and it's great and it's so much fun. And then the other quarter of the time it doesn't go well at all. People get really offended, and I never figured out a way out of the bit. You know what I mean? So we went all the way to Hull. I did it, and then I was just like persevering the whole time. I'd say everyone looked quite angry at me actually, which is
Was I at this gig?
I don't know. Yeah, it was it's about 2 years ago now. Oh. But that's why I got into comedy. And get on this. Speaking of 9/11,
Wow.
I'm segueing. Come on. Speaking of 9/11, this week's debate, we've decided
It's not even really a debate.
We are going to debate it because I can feel myself getting angry about whatever he's going to say. I just can sense it coming. We're going to do this week. We're going to do a bit more. One Will's more of an expert on this week. Will's going to tell us about some of his conspiracy theories that he believes wholeheartedly, 100% believes him, 100% subscribes to.
Wait. Sorry, no, because you're getting this wrong. Because I don't want to be the captain of the ship entirely here. Okay.
No, and I'm just going to be telling him what's actually.
But
true.
I also want to hear some that you don't think are true. Like, don't just go against the ones I say are true.
All right, I'll throw a couple out there.
Because of fucking hell, mate. I don't know.
Then. Will's going to hit me with some conspiracy theories. I'm going to debate him and debunk him. Yeah. And then maybe I'll throw a couple in there myself. We're
going to get weird.
Yeah. But just because he's stoned as fuck, and I think this would be really fun.
Should we turn the lights off as after dark?
Should we take our clothes off a bit?
Yeah, this is like, Hollyoaks After Dark where they had a bit more cleavage. They say bitch now and then.
What about the EastEnders spin-off where they go to Ireland? It's all like...
What?
Cat Slater and Alfie Moon. There was
wasn't there?
There was an EastEnders spin-off and they go to Ireland to solve some mystery.
What?
You never heard about that?
Nah.
Oh, what's it called? Oh!
It's called Cat and
I reckon it's Cat and Alfie go to Ireland. I reckon it's as simple as that, to be honest.
Is it sure it is called
Cat and Alfie go to Ireland!
The moons go to Ireland or something. The moon, remember Nana Moon? I cried when she died from. Can't lie. That was a real one still. Free the dead looks.
My conspiracy theory, she's alive. She's on curry.
We can start light if you want. There's the cones conspiracy.
What?
The cones conspiracy.
What's that?
So how, like in England, basically all the motorways are always chocker because they're fucking putting out cones at night. Yeah. The reason they put out cones at night is because they don't have anywhere to store the cones.
Bollocks. There's definitely bollocks. There's so much empty space in this country. Why would they put them on the road? There'll be warehouses everywhere.
Jobs.
It keeps council workers in jobs. Why don't they spend their time filling potholes and stuff?
Well,
there?
no one's ever see, because when I used to watch like Pippin and that, yeah. Do you know Pippin? Is it Tintin? Pippin, the lady with the plane and the dog.
Come outside.
Yes.
The dog is called
I will come outside if you carry on.
What is this?
But,
old
I know what you meant though. I know what you meant.
Yeah. No, this lady used to have a plane and she used to fly everywhere. But sometimes she'd fly to a factory. Yeah, she'd be in Birkenhead and she'd fly to New Brighton. Like, she just doesn't give a fuck. just
throwing toxic waste out there at the
just
same
doesn't
time.
give a fuck. And she just have a dog in there with her chilling. So sick. No G-force on the dog, of course. Sound. To be fair, she only flying 30 feet in the air. Anyway, it's all good. But so I used to watch that program, and sometimes she'd go to factories and that to show you how like porridge was made or whatever.
Ooh,
right?
Thrilling.
Something like that. It was a good show, right? Anyway.
See the porridge episode.
She'd sometimes go to these factories just to show you how certain things worked and that, yeah. Mm-hmm. Never have you ever seen anyone go to any cone factory or cone fucking warehouse, been like, have a look at these cones.
Because no one's asked about where the cones come from. They're just boring as fuck. I'd rather watch the porridge factory.
Nah.
Because I like eating porridge. I don't like eating cones.
I think rather than build warehouses to store cones, the council would rather pay these fucking knobhead workers to be away from their family.
Well, why don't they just stack the cones down?
Why
do they put them in the middle of the road to wind everyone up? What would be the point of that? Why would you want everyone wound up? Sure, they could do fun things with cones. They could stack them.
Where else you want to put them then?
At least on the side of the road.
Yeah, but if you do that...
Why would you cover the old road?
Because you have workers attending to them, because if you just left cones out, I mean, literally, cones get stolen as it is by you wanky southern students. You're on a night out, let me steal a cone.
I've never nicked a cone.
I
can't drive. I can't get on the motorway.
You've had friends who've stolen cones, or you've been a part of stealing cones.
Just because my mates growing up weren't all fucking getting taken for Five Guys all day long.
No, we were just...
Bloody hell, getting whored out.
We used to do all-nighters when we were kids. We used to do all-nighters when we were like 12. We'd just tell our parents parents were all sleeping over at different people's houses and stay out all night until it got to like 6, and then you'd steal the milk off people's doorsteps.
That's worse.
Yeah, that was
some poor old ladies going without milk. All her teeth are falling out again. She's got no calcium. Terrible.
Yeah, but
horrible. She can't have that with her porridge. I bet she was all sat down ready to watch the porridge episode of Tintin, and then she couldn't because some scoundrel has licked her milk.
There was no Tintin come outside episode about cones, was there? So that's what I'm saying. I think
That's the barometer. Right? Did they do a Tintin come outside episode about babies?
they did not about babies.
So who knows where babies come from then?
Fly a fucking plane to Arrow Park?
Who knows how humans reproduce? Oh, she's going from Birkenhead to New Brighton. She might as well. She could probably go to women's.
She could fly all day. Just have a check. No,
fuck it. Count us a Chester. Why not?
No, they wouldn't let her take her cameras in there, bro. Or a dog.
They do loads of programs about the hospital.
Programs, yeah.
I said programs. I think. I'm sure I did at one point. They do loads of programs about the hospital. Programs.
Just afro. Just every program's you got an afro.
Yeah. Fiona Brewster Question Time for the big afro one.
Horrid Henry does just afros and that.
But I just don't. Just because they've not done a program about where the cones come from does not mean they just spend all day long picking up cones and moving them to different motorways. No way that's true. It can't be true. What's the purpose of it other than they've got nowhere to split the cones?
To keep people in work.
But there's also
to keep people.
Right. When have you ever met someone whose job is just cones?
There's loads of them.
Where?
Highway maintenance.
They do loads of other things.
Like what? Go on, name me name me 3 other duties of highway maintenance of a police.
They pick weeds out of the motorway.
No, they don't. Highway maintenance do.
They do. I asked. I asked them.
Who'd you ask?
My uncle, Terry.
That's such a lie. Terry what?
I probably have an Uncle Terry.
Terry what?
Cooks him.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't really know the bushes.
You're getting cooked, son.
Whoa, hey, oh wait. But anyway, they also whisper sweetly to the road so it doesn't, wind everyone up. No,
they do it. Listen, this is what you're missing.
Paint it. Oh, and they paint it. That's free.
He's missing the whole point. So the reason they're doing it is taxpayers, right? So the taxpayers...
Not us. Come on. How are you? Allegedly.
So there's
allegedly.
I mean, I don't have a choice. I guess taking on the wages. I don't know what you do. Would you fucking self-employed business? But anyway...
Pay it. That's what I do.
I don't declare the comedy money anyway because there is none. But
last week.
Yeah. I was trying to get an advance off them so I can get to gigs. But fucking so
many cones in the way I can't get to the gigs.
So this is the cones thing, right? It's council taxpayers money. Council taxpayers sounds weird. That taxpayers' money is not being spent on like the right stuff, right? So they're just wasting it on shit.
I agree with that.
I agree with that.
But hear me out. So you think that they're just paying people to put out cones? No, the reason they're putting out these cones is they cut the motorways in half, slow the motorways down to 50 miles per hour. People on their way home late at night don't want to go 50 on the motorway when there's no one around. They speed. They get flashed by the speed cameras. The council make money. That's the cone. Is that the cones conspiracy to it? Yeah,
might be.
Yeah,
it only might be. Well, it can't be that good a conspiracy. Ben doesn't know about it. The genius in the chair, the man in the chair, the oracle.
All right.
But I really think that's really long-winded because there's people that are going to speed anyway. There's people that speed when there's no cones. So I don't see why it's this whole council. Is society really being funded? Is the council really being funded by speeding fines? Can't be that much.
This is why it's a conspiracy though, because think about all the money they piss down the drain, sending it to fucking all these war-torn countries, whatever. Yeah.
Wirral.
Yeah. Tintin's getting fucking airstriked out the air. Mate. It's outrageous. Fucking parachuting onto the Woody. She's had a stinker. But
barbed wire fence around Brumborough. It's an absolute disgrace.
Actually. You know what? As well, fuck it.
We'll, in the adverts.
We'll speed through these conspiracies because they'll just come and go in it. Because I haven't done my research really. To be honest, I'm not Alex fucking Jones, but.
Actually, but can I say about Alex Jones? Because it's all kicking off at the moment about Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, we're quite.
By the time this comes out, he'll probably come back to life, won't he?
Killed himself again.
Yeah, but Alex Jones has spent all these years. Going on. There's a secret cabal of paedophiles who are running the country and all this sort of stuff. And it's finally come out that it's happened. And because he's so pro-Trump, he can't have his flowers. How gutting is that? I mean, the most gutting thing is obviously the pedoing.
Yeah.
I'm gutted for Alex Jones. It could have been. He could have become.
It's
I
not
mean,
one
I
of
know
them.
the Sandy Hook thing's awful,
I was
but
going to say that.
the Sandy Hook thing is bad. The Sandy Hook thing is bad.
It's not one of them, though.
All right, yeah. He's not perfect. He's made mistakes.
It's not one of them, though, for Alex Jones. Like, yes, 20 years later, he's been proven right. It's not like, well done him. Do you know what I mean?
No, because he's
like,
the
yeah,
first
been
one to
proven
call.
right about
He's the
what,
first
like-
one to call it out.
No, I
So it's kind of like, well,
respect
fair
him.
enough to him for but now that it's all coming out and it's all true, he just can't even like.
But the thing is with
like,
this,
he can't
though,
win.
right? The thing I don't get...
Because I reckon he's one as well.
going-
That's my conspiracy.
Alex
No one
Jones
watches
is
this
an
show. Alex Jones is a paedophile and he eats babies.
Alex Jones is Bill Hicks.
No,
That's
he's
a
not.
conspiracy. That's
No,
a
he's
conspiracy.
not.
Yeah. No, but the thing is, though, right, as well, on Alex Jones, because it's a conspiracy
I'm
episode.
actually nervous
So-
as fuck after saying that.
So we could talk about him. So, obviously everyone turned against him massively when he was making those shouts about Sandy Hook, even though he came out and apologized since, right? But he was making all these takes basically saying there was multiple gunmen, it was an inside job, there was people in the black, not the black men, but the black, the
Men in Black?
something like that, the men in black
Yeah.
in the school, witnesses said this and that, whatever, right? He said all this, but then because of the, what happened, the school shooting, the worst thing possibly that could happen, right? That's why there was so much backlash, because it was like against the kids, and it's like, you can't say that about this is a tragedy to the kids. But for years and years and years, people can say what they want conspiracy wise in terms of kids getting fucking diddled by all these millionaires and whatnot, right? But so that's my only point is, like, why was it an issue for him to say that about Sandy Hook? How do you? No one really looked into
It's
it.
because it's the opposite way around. He's saying something didn't happen to the kids.
No, he was saying it was staged.
Yeah, exactly. So nothing happened to the kids because it was staged.
No, he's saying it was staged as in like the government uses it as like a. So he's saying the government killed the
okay.
kids, essentially.
Right, I'm with you.
Yeah. But also, I've got another one for you. Fuck it. I think Mackey's invented virtue signaling.
How so?
I've not even heard of that.
Do you just want to hear my example? I made this up today, boys. This is fresh off the pan, mate.
The current one I've heard in passing before. I've heard who took Madeleine McCann? What was it? All this sort of 9/11 was an inside job.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because this podcast, we don't fuck about, mate. We're not coming here to give you the mundane shit that you've heard a million times already on the internet.
Yeah, go on.
McDonald's invented virtue signaling. Because listen, and this might be a bad thing to say, so we might have to cut this out anyway, but the reason I think they invented virtue signaling, because back in the day when I was a kid, right, whenever you'd park up in the McDonald's, which we did a lot, we'd park up in the McDonald's car park, and you'd always like to be guys bringing out your food or emptying the bins, right? Now, the people that were always
You
doing
wouldn't even
that...
walk into the Mackies.
No, we'd sit outside.
Jeez.
No. What it was, you go through the drive-through and they'd be like, "Oh, can you park up?"
Oh, right.
But then when you'd be parked up, you'd observe the world around you, wouldn't you? And you would see like fucking 40 seagulls scrambling chicken nuggets and that, which is hilarious. And then we'd see like people with learning disabilities, Down syndrome people taking out the bins, right? And that's why I'm saying Mackey's invented virtue signaling, because them doing that back in the day, they were like, "Everybody, look at us, look at this amazing thing we're doing." Bearing in mind, I seen what was actually happening. Those boys were out in the fucking sleet and snow and rain, and they were not having a good time. So that's why I think Mackey's invented virtue signaling, because they were like, "Everyone, look at this brilliant thing we're doing by giving jobs to the less advantaged." Is that a good word?
Yeah.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is they weren't. They were torturing them. They were putting them out. They were giving them the shit job. They were like, "You're bin man," and that's it. Do you know what I mean?
You wouldn't trust him to flip the burgers. This is by the way, a really tight one for me to contend with. By the way, I am really nervous right now.
Everyone else, like, to get your next star on your Mackey's badge, everyone else has to take the bins out 50 times. For him, his requirement's 1,000,000 times taking out the bins, like, to get to the next step.
So the conspiracy Mackey's actually is really cruel. But they just want to be like, "Oh, look at us! We're giving disabled people a chance." Well, actually, they're basically slave labor.
No, but the problem is, this was fucking 2004, before virtue signaling was even a thought about. This is why I'm saying Mackey's back.
Yeah, see, I don't remember 2004.
Originators, bro. I do. This when we used to get the little dog teddies in the Happy Meals.
I remember
that.
yeah.
You remember that shit? And you used to collect them all. Blood clot. When I got that Dalmatian, yeah, I was flexing on levels.
I remember the little MP3 players.
Yeah,
I remember them. That's the first thing I remember.
camcorders and Walkmans and all that.
Walkmans.
Well,
Jesus Christ, I don't remember them doing Walkmans. That's crazy. I remember getting one with Vigo by the Saturdays.
I had one hand me down, but I didn't have my own freshie. But I had one hand me down.
But okay, right. In terms of this conspiracy, I
feeling
see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from, but I also really like being employed. But I don't. I know where you're coming from. I do. I see it. I hear you. I understand.
Thanks.
But I don't think Mackey's invented virtue signaling. I think I know who invented virtue
Corporations in
signaling.
general probably did.
It was. I know this sounds mental. My conspiracy, all this stuff, I think it all goes back to Epstein and all that in Israel.
Yeah, it does.
And Israel. I think it all goes back to it. It's a culture war created, I reckon, to destabilise.
No,
We're
it
all
quite
arguing.
literally is though. All of the files that have been released in the last few weeks, like it confirms everything that's like fucked up with the world now.
Yeah.
That Epstein came up with it and
Yeah.
implemented it.
He's actually the mastermind behind it
Yeah.
all. And and it's
Well,
just.
it's not him. It's probably someone above him.
but
Crazy, innit?
But it's like,
How'd you get into that, though? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's because, like, this is the thing, right? He obviously... Sorry, go on. Say what you're going to say.
well, I think I think it's Mossad get onto them a lot of the time. That's what I think.
Eh?
I think it's Mossad,
Mossad?
like the Israeli spies agency.
Maybe.
I think it's that. I think Mossad get into everyone and go, come to our island. It's great. And that's what they're probably saying. They're not selling it badly.
Well, his big house was painted like Israel, wasn't it?
Yeah.
His big house, you know, the big house that Epstein had on the
It was
island.
like the shape of Israel,
No,
the
it was
flag.
painted the
The
color of
flag.
Israel. It was painted like the Israel flag or something.
I thought you meant just like the actual colour of the country, just beige mostly. Great.
just fucking threw a load of sand over it. Yeah, but
Lovely.
but no, because that's what I was thinking. How do you get into that, right? Because obviously Epstein, I didn't really want to go down the Epstein road, but fuck it, we're here anyway. He's obviously he's like the final boss of fucking the elites and like power, and he's obviously manipulated his way over fucking 40 years because he was chilling with like the Clintons and like the fucking whenever they were
No,
about.
he was doing it for like 20 years.
Exactly. So he's been doing it for years and years and years, building up these connections, doing all this shit, Madeleine McCann, whatever you fucking want to say, right? How did you start off with that? Imogen Lane just in science or something. It's like, fuck this. Do you know what I mean? Like, should we go do something mad?
We should.
Do you know what I mean?
And they're like, got some fireworks, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, another level.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand how you get into it.
Ghislaine's dad was like in
ran-
MI6 and the Mossad.
Right.
He ran loads of the media companies.
So that's how you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Because the thing is, there's no media coverage whatsoever. This is your fucking news here. If you want to hear about this stuff, because there's no,
Bing, bing,
there's,
bing,
no
bing,
there's
bing.
barely any media coverage on this. The only stuff you see is about Prince Andrew, really, isn't it? And like,
Yeah.
you know, I met his
Especially
daughter.
in the UK.
I met his daughter in it. I think I spoke about it in the pod.
Prince Andrew's daughter.
Yeah, Princess Beatrice.
Beatrice.
She
Did
opened
you?
my school. We spoke about this.
Oh, wow. I think
she-
you look a
she
bit
was-
similar.
When she was like, hello. And I was like, yes.
Yeah.
No, we don't look similar,
I
right?
think a
We
little
got-
bit.
We got big
I'm saying
teeth.
you've got royal blood.
got big
I'm saying
teeth.
you've got like a princess.
Yeah, okay.
You take that as a compliment.
Will is a pretty princess. Like.
Yeah.
I'm a pasty princess.
Because he can't grow a beard. He looks like he looks like ninth in line to the throne.
Yeah, well,
Good for you, mate.
this is what it is, mate.
And he fucks kids.
Sound, yeah, cool, that, no worries, son. 1-0, is it? Son.
What were we talking
Do you
about?
know much about QAnon? Q anon.
Little bit. I know. Ooh, is this the acid stuff?
No.
Ah.
What are you thinking?
Nah, well, go on.
That's MK Ultra.
Oh, that's what I want about.
Because it's letters.
I got my letters mixed up. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z.
Z.
So
What were you saying, Ben? What were you saying,
Sick
Ben?
of the fairies. You fucking ginger brothers over here. You two twinning out. Fucking goth Jamie, gangster Jamie over there. Ah, gangster was a bit nice, actually. You've just been horrible to me. Gangster Jamie, yeah. You on the run, Jamie.
You've been horrible
Yeah.
by association because you didn't stick up for him.
Yeah, you two with your glasses and shit, and your beards and that. Freaks. Come on, carry on. Sorry, Ben.
What do you need those glasses to see? Do you? You mean we got cold little chin of you, Ben?
But please make sure that the operation runs smoothly as well. If you don't mind. But what was you going to say about QAnon?
QAnon was like this fella
Q on
off
tick,
4chan for like years ago and was like supposed to be deep state and was like giving all these secrets and stuff that was going to happen with Trump and that like Trump was going to stop all these pedos. But apparently-
Pizzagate shit and
Yeah,
all that.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it was like apparently that was Jeffrey Epstein as well.
I'm sure he started 4chan.
Yeah,
Jeffrey
that's
Epstein.
the-
He's come
the
out. He started
politically
4chan.
incorrect. Yeah.
He started Bitcoin as well, bro.
Did he?
Did you not see that? It was like a
Yeah, he had a hand in it. Yeah.
Everything, mate. It's crazy.
started-
Microtransactions. There's emails to the CEO of Activision telling us, but microtransactions
Right.
in COD.
Not gonna lie, he must have been knackered.
Who, Epstein.
Yeah, he must
Fingers
have
in
been knackered.
so many pies,
yeah.
bro. You know what I'm saying?
So many kids.
He's just imagine his workload. You know what I mean? He's just trying to get like less clothes on the Barbie. He's over here. He's fucking doing it all, mate.
There's a conspiracy that he's still alive
I think he's still alive.
because his Fortnite account keeps.
He's gonna come out of a cave. He's gonna come out of a cave in the Holy Land like Jesus, and then you know what I mean. He's back and coming.
How are we? It's me, Jeffrey. I'm back.
Hi
Do
guys.
you reckon his game attacks like Jeff Blaze Kids 420 or something like?
It's actually really bad what happened.
No, really.
It's really naughty.
It's really not.
Well, this is why the conspiracies, right? Because we don't know the truth, and we're just having a little hypothetical.
It's just mad that that's actually it's all come
Yeah,
true.
no, it's
That's
actually-
actually
yeah,
like
yeah.
I didn't really believe it was going to be big secret group of Illuminati paedophiles.
Yeah.
It's a big secret group of Illuminati paedophiles.
yeah.
And what are we doing?
Have
Fucking 9 episodes of a podcast.
Have you heard all
Done
the
nothing with my life.
You onto all the MK Ultra stuff though, right?
That's where they made Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty much, yeah.
made her go all mental.
Nah, not
Yeah.
her. That's it was well. I might be completely wrong, but what I know is essentially that Charles Manson was basically
was,
a
yeah.
puppet, and
No,
He was a CIA asset, yeah.
He was-
no,
he
with
was-
that haircut, that is no way.
that's
he
you're on
looks,
acid
he looked
right
like
now.
a scruff.
You have acid for
You think
breakfast.
he's getting let into fucking Langley? I don't think so. God.
But so Charles Manson was obviously allegedly, because I seen a photo come up of him the other day. Maybe you'll be able to find it online, but of a photo of his wedding day, and he just looks like the most normal fella ever. Like he looks so normal. And then obviously he was a bit of a musician, whatever. Can't remember what he actually went to prison for. Like I said, I didn't do my research. But basically, what I know about it is that he was trained by the fucking CIA or FBI, CIA to. So many letters. He was trained by the CIA to essentially like manipulate people with acid therapy and like teach them, like basically create a cult. But that was all staged.
And he smashed that.
But he was like
To be fair to him.
I think he's the perfect person. But almost like if you look at the Epstein thing, right? Who's the perfect person for to be the poster boy of all the shit that's going on, to be in the media to stop
Probably The Rock.
Prince Andrew. The Rock.
His films make so much money. He's
If
a
you
star.
smell. Sorry.
Just get him and Kevin Hart. Oh, I'll go to that island.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart's definitely, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Something wrong with
Did
it.
you see what he's doing the interview and he's talking to Mark Wahlberg and Mark Wahlberg starts bringing up the Diddy parties and he's like, enough of that, please. I'll cut this. He's in on it. The little
There's the
shrimp.
one with Liam Payne, wasn't there? Well, that's a conspiracy as well because everyone gets silenced eventually, right? But there was the one with him where he was on with like David Williams and Salma Hayek and that, and he starts talking about being at Diddy's house, and he does like an impression of a black guy. No one bats an eyelid, by the way. But he's like, because have you seen it?
No.
So he's like, I shook hands with P Diddy, and he just looked at me dead in the eyes and was like, and I was like, that's so racist. That's such a Dr. Hibbert laugh. Do you know what I'm saying? and he fucking, so yeah, Liam Payne, when he starts talking about it on this like Graham Norton show or whatever.
I love Graham Norton.
But Salma Hayek and David Williams both start like getting all jittery, and they both put their fingers in front of them like that and like make like a signal with their hands.
What signal do they
It's
make?
like crossing your hands in a weird way. It's something to signify.
All right, this is
You know,
this is
innit?
where I'm going to disagree with you on these conspiracies. There's
Why
that
would they
one
both
thing.
do it?
No.
I don't know.
Yeah. Daily Ali's involved. But I just don't get. There's a really funny stand-up clip that's been going around for years. And it's like, I don't believe in all these conspiracies. Imagine they're setting out all these things. They're doing all these horrendous plans. Oh, I forgot one thing. The clues. No way are they just going,
Yeah, I know.
get
Yeah.
on this hand signal. No,
Yeah.
There's no way they're doing it. If they're deep in a conspiracy, they're not going to be like, are they?
How do you know?
Because that'd be stupid.
No, but the idea is that they are above us fucking peasants, so they think like this is their way of getting off, is like teasing us and like
Yeah.
fucking with us
That's
and
how-
hiding
that's how,
aliens
like-
from us for 20 years. And
It's all in like masonry and like Satan worship, isn't it? So they've all got like these like weird rituals for like
Yeah, bro.
thousands of years.
you know, seen Bohemian Grove, bitch.
Yeah, I've seen Bohemian Grove.
Good.
Yeah, the
Recommend.
owls.
Have you got any?
Turn it to
have we got any
fucking
other conspiracies
Schwarzenegger.
you want to kind of cover or jump over fucking quickly?
What were we talking about? It was something else.
I don't know.
Avicii and Esther Bennington and who was the other one?
Elvis.
Soundgarden.
Yeah.
Lane
Chris
Staley?
Cornell.
Oh.
Apparently they were about
Alice in Chains.
to like uncover all the Hollywood pedos.
What, it's like they were going to team up.
Yeah, they
They're
were
gonna be a
teaming
triple
up
threat.
with them. Yeah, they were. Yeah,
That's a weird.
And that's why they all killed themselves.
That's like when they do Survivor Series and they have like the one stable versus the 5 other fun wrestlers who were just mates for a bit and they all win.
I don't understand like how these people know so much though. Do you know what I mean? Like obviously people get silenced and that, but it's like I don't know. Like there's, like remember Edward Snowden?
Yeah.
Remember that fella? What happened to him?
Well, see, this is the thing.
Is
This is
he still
another.
living in Russia?
Yeah, I think
You
so.
look a bit
yeah.
like him.
He is. Yeah.
Oh
Like, he's
my
still
god!
What? Are you Edward Snowden? Are you Edward Snowden?
I thought you meant Steve. No, I'm not Edward Snowden.
You would say that, though, wouldn't you, Eddie?
Yeah, I would say that, yeah.
Yeah.
Why,
You can't
are you a
spell
Russian spy?
Ben without Edward Snowden. So, by the way, keep that in mind.
So what were you saying? What were you going to say about him, Edward Snowden? You were going to say something.
He was like another one, wasn't he? Where it's like he's saying things that was a conspiracy, but then it's actually turning out to be.
Where they're listening to everyone through your phones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that though because I can just be talking about like Transformers and then
This
the
was
next
more
thing you know,
believable because he was doing
Prime's on there.
His was more believable because he was doing it behind a webcam in Russia, like actually hiding. Alex Jones was doing it on fucking Patreon in Texas. Like, you know, it was a big difference, really. Like, he was. Everyone gets silenced, though, man. I think it's one of those things like John Lennon. Everyone who's kind of against the grain, but
Bob Marley.
Let's just say you can say it as well. We are not suicidal.
yeah.
I am not suicidal at all.
Yeah, never have been, to be honest, other than last Thursday when I bombed. But I've never been suicidal since then.
I've heard Danny Max, an Israeli asset, is going to get you.
But no, conspiracy is obviously fun. The thing is, like, why I'm very like I've got the Queen tattooed on my arm as a lizard.
So bad.
Have you?
Yeah.
I didn't know
You
that.
don't know that. Go on, you got to show him now.
Yeah, get it off. Go on.
Go on, you got to show him. I'll hold you, mate.
Though.
All right, just squeeze your tits together. I shouldn't do both. So bad.
Oh damn.
How terrible was that?
Yeah, man. It took this is like 6 hours of my life, but
How expensive was that tattoo?
it was in like 160.
Only £160
shows-
to ruin about a fifth of his body.
Half a fifth of my body.
It is.
It's fine. It's because this was when I was 18 and I was like, right, I believe.
Fuck the Queen.
Well, I was like, I don't really believe in much religions.
We've gone all conspiracy. The whole episode, he's got the Queen as a lizard on his arm. How is it taking 57 minutes to come up? For fuck's sake.
Because that's hack.
Jesus Christ.
The Queen's lizard's
I
hack.
forgot about it. No, that has not crossed my mind at all. Fuck's sake.
Belly was out there. Cut that out, please.
Jesus.
Oh, Ben, instead of cut it out, you could just put some fucking tanned abs there. That'd be sound. That'd be sound.
The black guy's abs right there.
Yeah, just have Epstein's hands feeling them behind me. That'd be sick. For the thumbnail, that'd be dope.
Imagine someone watching it going, those are Epstein's hands. No,
Well, here's a conspiracy for you. Leonardo DiCaprio, his own hands have never been in a film. How about that?
Haven't they?
How about them fucking apples?
those apples are crazy.
So Leonardo DiCaprio is disgusted by his own hands. He doesn't like them. So they have hand models
Really?
and CGI.
What's
and
wrong with his hands?
He doesn't like them. I
Yeah,
reckon,
but
he,
like
I reckon
why?
he's got like cleg nuts and that just stuck in there. Do you know what I mean? He just can't-
Clegg nuts?
you know, like bits of poo and that you get stuck in your nails.
No.
Dingleberries.
Bits of poo stuck in your nails.
Scratch your bum and you know, a bit brown in there.
A bit of a clegg nut.
Bit of a cleg nut.
That I've never heard that in my life. You have got to have made that up.
Well, no, because I was joking. So a cleg nut is a bit of poo that hangs on after a shit. I was just saying that that's the same thing that you get in your nails. But you know,
You're
you've got
panicking.
brown in your nails right now. Or you haven't, to be fair. Yeah, bit of brown there. See a bit of brown. And
Where?
right there. So you have brown in your nails. Everyone has a bit of poo in their nails sometimes. It's fine. Why are you holding me up
That's
on
my.
that point?
Is that your conspiracy? We're walking around with pooey fingers.
No, my conspiracy was that DiCaprio doesn't like his hands.
Debunk. No way we walking around with poo fingers. I don't scratch my arsehole like that.
You've missed the point completely. The conspiracy was DiCaprio
Oh.
doesn't like his own hands and he's never used them in a film. Do you believe that?
Nah,
I feel like
because
that's
he's defo got his hands out in a film
That's a
before.
logistical nightmare, that, isn't it?
He will have got his hands out in a film before.
It can't be
know
never,
he's got
'cause-
because when he was in Django Unchained, he shattered a glass and his hand started bleeding and,
That's
and he
true,
was
actually.
fucked up. That's
That wasn't it. Oh, yeah,
It was
because that
him.
was real. Was it real glass?
it was real.
Was it
Yeah,
real
it was.
glass?
Yeah. Samuel L. Jackson said it was real
Right.
in an interview.
And his purple lightsaber was real as well, is it? Yeah.
Well, it might be.
Yeah.
I believe everything Samuel L. Jackson ever says. He's a man of good faith. I believe him. I trust him.
Here's a conspiracy for you. It's about Samuel L. Jackson. You see, you keep talking. I've got them coming up my ears, man. Well, it's not really a conspiracy. It's just, you know, whether you believe me or not. Yeah. Yeah. He played golf on Hoylake Golf Course for 2 weeks straight.
Yeah. Well, have you not
Well,
seen the film?
if that's true, society's going to come crumbling
51st
down.
state. Yeah, 51st state. So this is the bit that people might not believe me on. My friend Hippie Rob, shout him out, his friend used to have a flat, and there used to be a block of flats next to Hoylake Golf Course, and his mate had a 11th floor flat. So they were just sat on his balcony chonging polywans, watching Samuel L. Jackson play fucking golf.
Are you sure he was actually there, or they just hadn't smoked too many joints? Were like,
I think he was the first and last man.
that shadows Samuel L. Jackson.
I believe you will.
Racist. I think he was the first and last black man to step foot on Hoylake.
But you know why I believe you
Floors
will?
up.
Poly, you do get loads of smoke in your eye off polywans as well. to be fair.
Yeah.
All right. Have we got anything else to close out? Any more kind of
When's this roughly coming out?
couple of weeks?
Couple of weeks.
Couple of weeks. What have we got on? What have we got in a couple of weeks? I'll be doing. drunk history.
Oh, yeah.
With the football historian.
We're going to be doing that. So I didn't tell you this actually. Fuck it, I'll just say it now for the listeners if anyone sticks around this long. So he's doing that on the 12th of March, but also on the
Come
12th,
down,
so
watch, get on the Patreon.
the football historian, shout him out. But he's also asked me for the day you're there, because I think you're doing it in the daytime, I believe.
Early evening, I think. I don't know. 12th of March.
He's asked me to
12th of March.
He's asked me to assemble a squad for the 12th of March to do the quiz as well.
Bash.
Do you want to be part of the squad?
Of course I do.
Ben, do you know enough about football to be part of the squad?
I might do.
Well, maybe you can be part of the squad. We'll see how it goes.
Fantastic.
But he's told me to assemble a squad, but
Gorgeous.
but also I think he's got his dates mixed up then, because why has he booked you to do one? And then
He's the poster he sent me, which I can we can put on the back maybe.
Yeah.
It says 12th of March on it.
There you go then.
I'll double check the timings.
Yeah, footy historian, he's blowing up. You know, since like December, he's on like 100,000 followers now. But since December, it went up for some reason. During December, everyone's off work watching shit content. he went from like 60 to like 100 within like a month and a half. It's fucking crazy. So yeah, it's nice of him to involve the boys. You know, he knows talent when he sees it. Do you know
Yep,
what I mean?
very excited.
I won the
very,
quiz
very
last time
drunk.
as well. I won the quiz last time as well, so I've got ball knowledge. Don't forget it. Yeah. What else you got? Anything else coming up?
I don't know if this will come out in time. I'm doing Lewis Calvert's gig at Hot Water. So if
anyone
wants to come down, check them
date?
out. Some freaking comedy.
What date?
14th
Of what?
March.
Oh, there you go.
14th of March, a couple of days after the footy quiz thing. The footy quiz thing won't come out on the 12th, but it'll come out
By the
eventually.
time, to be fair, by the time this comes out, I'm doing the Up the Creek Gong show. Going to try and redeem myself on a gong.
London Tan.
In London on the 5th of March. If anyone in London's there. Probably not. And then and then Hot Water on the 8th of March, back there to try and redeem myself as well. So 2 redemptions in the same week. Call me John Marston, motherfucker. Conspiracy theory, Jack Marston is Javier's kid. But that's, if you know, you know. We'll see.
Ben, you got anything?
Yeah, we've got an email address now.
We got an email.
Hey,
We got an email.
Know what I mean? At sacredboredom.com.
Bash.
Okay, we'll put it in there.
Put it behind.
What we want, actually, that's what we should probably do. Actually, is if anyone out there wants to fucking send anything in for us to talk about, or even debate, or anything like that, we'll do it. Maybe get AI to do it.
Maybe we should just email ourselves.
No, we're not. We'll do that's what
Secretly.
ChatGPT's for, bro. But we'll cut this out anyway. Yeah. Well, listen, this has been fun. It's good to be back, boys. I have missed you, to be honest.
Ah.
And I think conspiracies win. You didn't debunk any, really. You just like bollocks.
That's good enough for me.
Can I have the trophy? Give me the trophy. Come on. It's just there
I can't
next-
believe you're claiming the trophy.
It's next to the 4 ashtrays in the bottom.
You didn't convince me any were true either. So I think it's a draw, if anything.
I told you about new ones. I told you about Mackey's invented virtue signaling. I told
I've never agreed with that.
told you about-
I explicitly disagree.
told you about the
How do you
cones.
feel about cryptids?
Huh?
How do you feel about cryptids?
Cryptids.
We don't live in Appalachia, mate. There's no, we're not going to
I
have
believe in
we're not
Bigfoot.
going to have some deer knocking at the window in fucking Wavertree, are we? Jesus Christ! And if there's a pair of little evil twins outside the door singing, I'm not going out. I think I'll be fine.
What are them things
I
called?
fully
Of,
believe in Bigfoot though.
Fallout.
Yeah, definitely.
Them things of Fallout.
He's Kane from Kane and
Death
Abel.
claws.
Death claws. Yeah, his mum. No, anyway. Well.
And I let his legless mum drive to Mackey's earlier without a comment. Unbelievable.
This was before she had them amputated. You fucking dick.
How am I meant to know that?
Was she?
Why would I know that?
Imagine if we had like Flintstones cars. So she'd have to choose whether to go or to see.
She's a beautiful woman.
Class, God rest her soul. But yeah, your mum's a death claw. We'll
Thanks
see you
for
next
watching.
week.